Drivers will be given a say on plans for penalty charges to be introduced for bringing high-polluting cars into Glasgow city centre. A consultation starts later this month on Phase 2 of the Low Emission Zone, which came into effect in 2018 to address pollution levels in the city. Ollie Dickinson has more.
3 years ago, Glasgow set about improving its air quality by introducing a low emission zone in the city centre. Currently, Phase 1 of the zone only affects buses with high emissions, but by 2023, Phase 2 will see high emission cars hit with a ban.
And the LEZ is primarily a health-based policy. We're looking to improve the air quality because we know that air pollution has an impact on the vulnerable, on the old and the young, and it's really important that we have clean air for everybody. It's not the only measure we're putting in place, but it's a very important part of that jigsaw.
The low emission area covers a huge part of the city centre. A consultation which opens next month will give the public a chance to have their say on the changes. But even if they buy in, experts say alternative transport will be needed to make the zone viable.
There's always going to be a certain group of people that are disadvantaged, the people that don't have the same options to perhaps go out and buy a new car or pay for a taxi, that are more dependent perhaps on public transport links in the absence of having a car. They don't have that those same financial choices available to them. And they're the ones that are hardest hit in these situations.
Of course, there are many views out there and people have concerns about how they will access the city centre. A lot of vehicles will still be able to come into the city centre if they meet the emission standards, but also that we are bringing a lot of investment into the city to improve other options, so there are alternative ways you can come into the city centre if your vehicle isn't compliant.
After the consultation, changes for those travelling into the zone will come into effect in June 2023, with those already living there given an extra year to comply. Ollie Dickinson, STV News.